They got Little Durk in a hole for basically some BS. And right now we're going to show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone. And basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole. Do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they're trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot.
Lil Durk's locked in a punishing solitary grind. 23 hours daily in a shoebox cell with just a bunk, toilet, and sink for 130 straight days now. Spark? A guard nabbed him with an Apple Watch, triggering this lockdown. His lawyers fired off a status hearing request on January 6, slamming the jail for SHU, Special Housing Unit, isolation since August 29, 2025, sans due process.
And I just learned that the rap artist Lil Durk just had his motion to dismiss his for hire case denied. To be honest, I'm not that surprised. Let me tell you guys something. There's only two ways that Lil Durk is rocking out of that federal courtroom on 2 feet. A jury of 12 people says that he is not guilty, or President Trump pardons him. There's no other way that Durk is walking out of that court free. That judge is not going to be dismissing any key evidence. He's not going to be dismissing any motions. He's not going to do anything that significantly helps Lil Durk walk out of that courtroom.
One phone call monthly, 0 commissary access, no face-to-face visits. It started as discipline for the watch, but here's the rub. Unit Discipline Committee never reviewed it, as protocol demands within 5 business days. Try 30 days later, still nada. Even cell block neighbors buzzed Durk's inner circle, flagging the injustice. They got Lil Durk holed up for straight cap, no cell phone, pure fabrication. His people call it targeted BS, flexing on their privileged ties amid the high-profile case, bending rules to grind him down. Then court dropped the hammer.
Without having a trial. Now, how and why am I so sure of this? Well, here's the first thing I want to tell you. Most federal judges used to be federal prosecutors, exact prosecutors that are prosecuting Durk. A lot of judges used to stand in that very position. Federal prosecutors can be very biased people, and very rarely, once they put on that black robe and become a judge, do they get rid of those biases, okay? That judge very likely probably thinks that Durk is guilty.
Durk shocks everyone, demanding trial pronto, no delays. Stick to January 7th schedule. Co-defendants D Boogie and Brown Eyes cut deals with feds, kicking it to May 4th, but Durk's all in now. Judge greenlights prosecutors. They stride up unloading. No dice on Durk's rush. We've got stacks of cooperating witnesses ready to testify he masterminded the hits. Prosecutors strode into court with ice in their veins, nonchalantly declaring, cue the trial whenever. Our snitch roster's primed to seal Lil Durk's fate behind bars for life.
That's no jumper. Durk already told me I wasn't supposed to come back up here with that last.
Now look what happened to him.
That man got kids. You talking about look what happened to him.
Definitely not happy about him.
I wouldn't be happy if you go to jail, Adam, because I know you got daughter. Break it down.
There's multiple people who are no longer there for their kids as a result of that Durk allegedly called in.
Until they put that on black and white, sir. Stop throwing stuff on a black man who's trying to do something right for the community right now.
Feds have already put out a lot of information about this.
You don't have to put it out. You don't have to put it out. This is a major platform.
You're not the boss of me.
The gallery froze. Judge called recess. Tension thick as smoke. When sessions resumed, Durk's legal squad, shell-shocked by the Fed's bold witness parade, buckled under pressure. What started as Durk's defiant push for a January 7th showdown morphed into a full retreat. His murder-for-hire trial, tangled with 5 co-defendants, now deferred to May 4th. A pre-trial conference locks in April 13th, buying time but exposing cracks. Clearly, the prosecution's insider threats hit like a sucker punch, forcing defense to regroup amid mounting dread.
We talk about rap on here. I think it is well within our jurisdiction to talk about the fact
Jurisdiction? What type of police is
been
this?
alleged to have ordered them.
This?
Free smirk, though,
Free
man.
smirk! But also, maybe...
Some police platform. There's some police...
to sit down for a little and decide, hey, maybe I'm not anybody else.
We don't have no proof that...
Well...
The blows landed heavier still. Onlookers in the packed courtroom traded hush notes. Durk emerged visibly hollowed out, frame leaner than the streets remembered. Signature dreads chopped clean off. A stark emblem of solitary's toll after 130 days in the hole. No swagger, just survival etched in his posture. Rulings piled on the pain. Judge swiftly rejected the vagueness dismissal, slamming the door on early escape.
Life by basically saying he's guilty of for hire. And the only thing that, like, yes, some of these things look suspect. Why'd you go there? Why are these people going there? Why'd you send this message? But nothing. There's no message that they got that says where Durk says, y'all that Quando yet? Nothing says that.
No, you missing the point.
Okay.
They got a witness already cooperating on that. Been had one.
The bill of particulars motion. Durk's bid to force feds to decode cryptic bounty lingo, dates, and proof sits under advisement, teetering as a faint lifeline. Both camps race to Friday for fresh briefs. Count 4's dismissal plea lingers in limbo too. No mercy granted. This procedural chess match underscores federal might at play. Durk's team gambled on rushing to jury, banking his raw charisma and First Amendment rap defense could sway peers.
We just ain't seen what they said. It's 3
one of the cooperating.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So
fact. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool
don't know what
conspiracy.
yeah, I don't know. You don't need too much more than that. One of them is cooperating. Then in the paperwork, you got the conversation. They say they had it in and out. The other two was
Feds countered with precision. Cooperating witnesses, from Vonnie's flipped text to Lil Ted's tearful body cam pleas, paint him not as storyteller but architect. Greenlighting hits on rivals like Quando Rondo, O'Block slackers, even whispers of inner circle betrayals tied to King Von's 2020 fall. Solitary's 23-hour cage, sparked by a dubious Apple Watch beef, amplified the isolation. Stripping commissary calls visits pure psychological warfare. His lawyers argue Sands due process review after 30 days. Observers dissect the optics. Gaunt Durk signals broken spirit. Dreads gone as cultural shed. Yet silver threads weave hope. A delayed trial stretches for bond maneuvers. Potentially house arrest if new evidence like D's severance play unravels snitch credibility.
That's what Didi did. He's basically saying all this evidence y'all got against Durk got nothing to do with me. Why you got me charged with Durk? And that doesn't mean he's going against Durk. That just means he wants his case severed. And I'm telling you, if it's severed, it helps Durk. Because one of the main connective tissue to this conspiracy is saying that Durk told Didi to hire. Didi's saying, I ain't get told to hire nobody. And I ain't hiring nobody. What are you talking about? Why would I hire someone? That's his
Fans split online. Some cry setup, citing ex-prosecutor judge's bias. Others tally the rats. Vonnie out on house arrest. Ted bartering gun charges. F. James ghosted post. 12. Year bid. Durk's dad post third bond hearing radiates cautious fire. Judge weighed justice fair. No sides. Ruling soon. Prayers up. In hip-hop's brutal ledger, where OEF loyalty frays into federal traps, this recess isn't defeat. It's intermission in a saga where one flipped testimony or pardon whisper could rewrite the ending. Trial's no sprint. It's a marathon of motives, from jealousy over Von's insigned rise to alibied IG lives. Durk's empire hangs by these rulings. Will the bill of particulars pry open Fed's black box, or bury him deeper? Streets watch, breaths held. A courthouse lawyer broke it plain outside. Criminal defense vet here. Durk's toss-out plea just tanked. Not shocked. Truth? He walks free two ways only. 12 jurors scream not guilty, or Trump drops a pardon bomb. Judge ain't nuking evidence or motions. Trial's locked in, and it spells doom. Why so certain? Most federal benches are ex-prosecutors. Same crew gunning for Durk once wore the badge. They carry grudges under those robes. Rarely shed This one's convinced of guilt, but can't say it outright. No early outs means Durk stares down a jury showdown stacked against him. Content creators reeled. Row, this my final no jumper run. Durk swore I'd loop back with heat. Now look, man's got kids. What happened to him? Nah, that cuts deep. I'd rage if Adam locked up with a daughter waiting. Straight heartbreak. Heated debates erupt over absent fathers. Lives allegedly cut short by Durk's supposed hits, until skeptics demand ink on paper proof. Quit smearing a black man grinding for the community. One fires back. Platforms clash. We cover rap. Durk's case fits. Who's policing our jurisdiction? Free Durk chants mixed with caveats. No hard evidence yet. Pushback rolls. Drop it then. This ain't our lane. Silver lining gleams in court. Durk's bill of particulars motion leves under advisement. A potential game changer that could spring him pre-May trial. Unpack it. Feds tout a snitch's iMessage haul from a group chat, alleging Durk targeted O'Block for slacking on revenge for King Von's death. Filings spell it out. Durk Banks beefed with O'Block's Mana Duke, raging they botched retaliation for Bennett Vaughn. Prosecutors' eyewitness testimony pinning orders on Durk. Whack 100 to sex the snitch parade. They plead to life scraps via murder for hire, but peep, SUS texts exist, sure. Why send 'em? Looks shady. Yet zero direct. No, Durk says hit smoking gun. Counter. Y'all miss it. They've got cooperating witnesses locked in. One flipped early. We ain't seen transcripts. 3 total. Chats flow in out. 2 haggling payouts. Enough to seal fates. Court bombshell confirms chaos. Snitches might be gaming feds, not truly turning on Durk. Docs reveal a star witness flip-flopping. No bounty. Then yeah, there was. Whispers point to D pulling strings for an early exit loophole. Durk not guilty? Suddenly plausible if games unravel. D pulls a slick pivot. Whatever dirt you dug on Durk, leave me out. Sever my case. Not betrayal, just self-preservation. Dodging the conspiracy web. Smart play. If granted, it shreds a key thread, claims Durk looped D in with I never ordered hits or hired shooters. Why drag me into that mess? Boom. Durk's insulation strengthens. Jackpot headlines follow. Prosecutors drop fresh evidence pages, forcing Durk's May trial further back, paving a clear path to bond or house arrest. Feds panic, counter with a Hail Mary charge. Durk orchestrated the 2021 gas station ambush on Quando Rondo in Blackshear, Georgia. Evidence cites surveillance, witnesses, plus Durk's bars. They're on my page like Slide for Vaughn. I know they're trolling. Podcast clip doubles down. Comments vanished post-song drop. Time to that hit week. Not lyrics as confession, but release sync as proof. Weak sauce? Most say yes. Comment below if it sticks. Twist peaks with Durk's dad post-third bond hearing. Fresh from court, judge played it straight. No pro-prosecution or defense bias. Pure justice. He's soaked every argument. Ruling drops soon. We're optimistic. Family, fans, keep the prayers flowing. Inshallah, victory's ours. Just when house arrest dangled within reach for Durk, feds flipped the script hard, turning OTF's Vonnie into their ace by coaxing fresh dirt. Court docs updated today confirm he's sprung from Bureau of Prisons custody, likely kicking back on house arrest or a halfway house. Vonnie even scored a contraband phone, texting a supposed ally who betrayed him, leaking it all. Pushing for a 32-month plea, base hit for murder for hire, max 43, life bid. Deduct 2 points for copying, 1 for speed, 2 for clean history, nets 27 points, 5 to 7 years. Beats trial roulette. Don't want him smashing me like those other cats. That's jam he's eyeing warily. Details incoming. News of Vonnie's flip lit a family fuse. His dad turned state's evidence too, blasting that his son masterminded King Von's demise, with Durk clued in from jump. In scorching clips, dad lays it bare. Backdoors wide, I hold every puzzle piece. Durk texts Vonnie post Little Tim payout. Is it open? Vonnie. Off the hinges. Clarifying the Von link. Ears up, same day or next exact phrasing. Was it open? Reply seals it. Motive? Ironclad. He boasts banker affidavits tracing funds. Lawyer texts outing early rats on Durk and Vonnie. Feds pounced, compiling an evidence file with academics clips grilling the dad. Why target Von? Drill down. At Von's 2020 death, Durk and Von shared a looming court beef that dissolved via private settlement. Smells like Durk bartered Von to feds as the fall guy, conveniently silenced. Dad unpacks jealousy raw. Number 360 deal chained Von. Durk boosted him sans strings, then Von surged past, signing talent, stealing shine. How you elevate me just to lap you. Nobody cedes the crown. Von, and signed free agent. Yet Durk Breakfast Club flex. Homies dripping $300,000 ice. Think he'd lack elite counsel? Lie, public defender scraping by. Viral tweet ignites. Vonnie's pops spilling Durk off Von has me side-eyeing those IG lives. Durk jumps online the instant Von. Lil P, FBG duck drop. Alibi clockin'. Dad doubles down via tweet storm. Vonnie rigged PAB, and Von's ends too. In follow-up heat. No reply from him. Jail tablet ping. Stonewalled. Can't school him. They're scripted to snag. Trenches tax. Chase glory. Eat consequences. That's the paint. Nod to snitch tech spin. Misread as Vonnie ratting Durk, but dad redirects. Orchestrated chaos bites back. Inner circle knives cut deepest in this OTF unraveling. Vonnie's dad shuts down the snitch tech spin with a smirk. Yeah, that was my line. Folks twisted those messages like Vonnie was flipping on Durk. Nah, it's just plea math, straight numbers game. But drop Von's name? Heads explode. He ratting on Von too? He flips it savage. He'll sing on Durk like he rigged the whole play. Guess who signs his checks? Spotlight swings to snitch number 2. D's kid brother, Lil Ted, whose flips stunned rappers into please say it's fake. Evidence logs confirm it. Body cam drops the rawest betrayal yet, reshaping Durk's defense. Ted, Durk's go-to for street ops, got pinched at a corner store. Glock with extended mag bulging in his pocket. Cops roll up, he's already crumbling. And route to lockup. Tears stream. Desperate pleas before cuffs even click. I swear on God, I'll spill on the hits, everything. Too late for mercy. They stash him in a holding cell. Cam catches the breakdown. Bawling, bargaining wild. Cop coaches calm. Chill, man, can't decode you. What's number 7? We'll work something, but breathe. Ted's locked in. Just cut the deal. I'm ready to name names, get me out. Durk's lawyers scramble, extending bond proposal deadlines amid whispers. What did Ted cough up? From street enforcer to fed's prize, this inner circle crack hits like a ricochet. OTF loyalty fracturing under pressure, one sob at a time. D, as the big brother, holds the blueprint. Insider on every move, every secret whispered in family shadows. No walls up at home. He likely spilled raw truths to Lil Ted without a second thought. So when snitch rumors hit with that family name attached, streets pegged D as the rat. Plot twist, it was the kid bro all along.